I don't know. What do I talk about? I don't know. I'm not sure how long this video will be or what it's going to be about, or I guess when you guys will even see it after I get done recording it. But I guess you guys can kind of see this as a quick check-in video before we get back into, I guess, our normal content. And so pretty much we haven't seen y'all in quite some time, and I just want to first say thank you to all the people who emailed us, who commented, and just were checking on us to make sure that we are still alive, kicking and breathing, because it's just nice to know that people care and they want to make sure that we're okay. So first of all, we are good. Still just living life. Pretty much over this month, we just kind of took a mini break just to kind of reset, recharge. I don't know, it just got busy for us. Usually the end of the year is pretty busy, so including a move in with that, it just kind of, other priorities took over. And you know, we have birthdays, we have holidays, everything for us is just jammed into the end of the month, so we're constantly just like doing everything other than filming, of course. But also I think we also just needed a break because pretty much, I guess, we're trying to figure out what we want. We're pretty much trying to figure out what we want to record, I guess, now, type of thing. Of course, we'll still record projects, but I think there's a big change from before moving. You know, we had a designated day that we would come down, we would work, and you know, we knew that we were working on this project, we were going to record this, and then that's what our content's going to be about. But now with us, you know, basically 24/7, it's another thing where we're like, okay, well, what do we share? What do we not share? What is too much to share? What, like, just basically trying to figure out, I guess, basically trying to figure out what recording looks like for us now, because we're not doing major, huge projects all the time, every single day of the week. You know, we're just living our everyday life. And so we want to make sure we find that healthy balance between what we're sharing and what we're not sharing. And I think that's kind of just where, you know, we've been discussing and trying to figure out what that looks like. But I think at the time that I'm recording this video, I still don't think we have a full understanding yet of what that looks like. So just bear with us while we try and get into a groove, a rhythm. I guess even if you guys want, you can put down in the comments below, like, what do you want to see? Because yeah, you know, we have projects going on, we have this and that going on, but like, I don't know, there's so much that we do, and so, I don't know, just give us some ideas of what you would like to see from us, kind of thing. Over the time period that we've been gone, there's been a lot of stuff happening, so a lot of different stuff that we're working on, a lot of different changes. Just to give you guys kind of like a sneak peek, our entire homestead plan layout is basically 95% different from what it originally was, and that change comes from, you know, us being over here, observing the land. It also comes from basically Cochise County requirements, all that kind of stuff. So so a lot of stuff has changed, which we'll end up explaining and going into detail as we are tackling every single one of those issues that well, not issues, but we'll go into detail pretty much as we're tackling each one of those different changes that we've made. But for the most part, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But today, it's pretty still early in the morning. Well, it's not super early, but we've been up for a while now. But today we're going to go into town to look at rock, because we need a lot of rock. We need rock for the driveway, and we need rock to go under Terry. We need rock for the play area. We need rock for pretty much everything, and so we need to go and figure out what type of rock we need, how much of it that we need. We already have all our measurements and everything, and figure out when we can get it delivered, because we have a lot of stuff that's going to be happening in the next few weeks, and a lot of it is dependent on us getting rock. This will be the first time that Elijah and I have visited a rock yard, so we know what questions that we want to ask. We know what kind of what we're looking for. Our main goal is to get a road base for the driveway, and then to get some type of decent rock that compacts well to go under terry, and then we need rock so that we can actually, you know, finish off the play yard, which there's some major changes coming with the play yard and coming with terry and a whole bunch of different stuff, because it's going to be surprising. It's going to be, we are looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it. But I think we are looking forward to the changes because it allows us to do some design changes for the play area, which I think we are happy about. Okay, so we're pretty much going to get everybody inside. The kids are over here playing in the play area. By the way, the play area is not finished because if you see behind me, there's no railing here. So, and it's not going to be finished because it's a whole lot of other stuff that has to go on with the play area before we even finish it. But we'll discuss that in another video. But other than that, we're going to go inside. We are going to get dressed, get some breakfast in our systems, and then we're going to head up to a rock yard. I think Elijah's found one that he wants to go look at, and then we'll see what we need. I think right now when we get it delivered, we are annoyingly just going to get it delivered into a big pile because we still have to prep the areas, or maybe, I don't know, we might prep the areas and then actually order it and get it delivered. But there's just a lot of steps that have to go into prepping the area beforehand. So that is what we are going to be working on. And don't forget, in the comment section, leave us like a little suggestion of what you would like to see, what would be beneficial, what would interest you, kind of with the mindset of we are no longer just a project-oriented channel. Now we are just a daily life type channel. So yeah, go ahead and leave that below, and we will see you guys in the next video. So thank you for watching. Bye.